The Great Witch Bazella, the legendary witch from ancient times. She is the source of all evil and the one who gives rise to all other witches. As long as the Great Witch Bazella is alive, there will always be witches in Labyrinthia. Apparently, that is the commonly held belief. Therefore, if Bazella were to be put to the fire, there would be no further need for these trials. In other words, no Bazella, no witches, right? But how does all that implicate Spella? By the way, Professor, you seem to know a lot about this. Oh my god, shut up, Luke. The Professor and I discovered a mural in the Great Witch Bazella the room below the library. And it looked like it was painted a long time ago, that's for sure. You mean like a wall painting? Of Bazella? Indeed. There were some historical remains hidden beneath the library. We found it there. At any rate, I'd very much like to investigate Bazella in greater detail. I'm afraid my knowledge extends no further than the legend known to the townspeople. In that case, I guess we have no choice but to ask Spella. Maybe she could tell us why she's accused of being Bazella. Well, yeah, but didn't they tell us we can't see her for a while? Come on, we've never let that stop us before. That, Maya, is how we always end up in all sorts of trouble. Well, fine, just leave it to me. It's nothing a little sweet talking can't fix. Maya, I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Hey, look, pal, we need to see Spell. It's a matter of life and death. I'm not sure I'd qualify as sweet talk, rather more of a full-on assault. Did you not hear what Inquisitor Barham said? The spell Cantabella is currently undergoing questioning. And while it takes place, no one is... Can't you do something? Hey, keep it down, will ya? Orders are orders. No matter how many times you ask, the answer will still be no. Now be on your way, now, will ya? Go on, go! Well, that went well. Access denied. That much is obvious, Maya. I can't believe Mr. Barnum took a spell in custody just because of the outburst. That reminds me, something Inquisitor Barnum said has been bothering me. It was not I who made the decision. I believe that's how you put it. Yeah, that's right. And so in other words, there's someone of higher authority than Inquisitor Barnum, huh? That's it. We'll just go ask that person instead. But who in Labyrinthia could have more authority than Inquisitor Barnum? Well, I know how to find out. Let's ask around, Luke. Not you again. You don't give up, do you? Like I said before, you cannot see. It's not a spell. There's someone else we like to see. That's right. We'd like you to take us to see the person ranked above Inquisitor Barnum. Above Inquisitor Barnum? You're not telling me that you want to see the High Inquisitor. So they're called the High Inquisitor, then? What's this? Are you seriously suggesting you don't even know the High Inquisitor Darklaw? High Inquisitor Darklaw? That's weird. Can't help but feel I've heard that name somewhere before. I'm sorry, but could you tell us where we can find that person? Please, do me a favor and don't ask. She's not the sort of person you can just drop in and see, believe me. But there's something important we wish to discuss with her. You people really are fearless. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. To meet High Inquisitor Darklaw, you must go into the Inquisitor's Hall. Just be careful not to upset her. We understand. Thank you for your assistance. The High Inquisitor really so fearsome? Of course not. Not our High Inquisitor. She's wonderful, beautiful, intelligent, just a little strict. You don't have to go mentioning what I said about upsetting her, understood? He doesn't want to get fired. Don't worry, you can rely on us. High Inquisitor. That title sounds really high up on the food chain, doesn't it? Apparently, if we go to the Quizzer's Hall, we can see her there. Well, we won't achieve anything standing here. Let's go and see her. But have you considered money? Doot, doot, doot. There are 3 monies in this room. We haven't been able to look for the money in here for at least 2 weeks. So many candles, and yet it's so dark in here. Let's light some more. The ceiling might catch fire. The chandelier is very simple compared to the Great Archives. You know, the candle maker must be the richest person in this town. I don't think that's how that works, Phoenix. Oh, hold on. I have to eat my pizzas. Talk to this man. I Inquisitor Darklaw is in the Inquisitor's Hall. Even if you go there, I doubt she'll see you, though. Are they... The guards are watching us, or should I say, staring at us with an unspoken threat in their eyes. The doors to the courthouse are shut and guarded. We cannot gain entry now. These knights must have seen all the witch trials. Did they enjoy them or find them distressing? Nothing from Maya for that statement? Well, that rat. That rat a sprite? Sure is. Nope. Did I get all the points? I did. Haha. I can see Inquisitor Barnum over there. Okay, which means that woman standing next to him must be by Inquisitor Darklaw. They look so serious. It might be difficult to butt in. Perhaps we should wait until they finish their conversation? We have prepared for the questioning of Espella Cantabella. I have changed voices since last time. She's in the Death Knell dungeon. Would you like to see her now? Barnum, I intend to leave the questioning of the girl to you. But if she is indeed the Great Witch, shouldn't the High Inquisitor be there? It is not necessary that I be present. I have much faith in your abilities. Understood. I will not let you down. I intend to visit the scene of the crime. You take care of things here while I'm away. The scene of the crime, you mean? That's right. It's unlikely there are any clues left, though. Anyway, the questioning is yours, Tar Barnum. Yes, milady. It looks like they finished talking. Inquisitor Barnum. You, how did you get in here? Sorry, sir, we didn't intend to eavesdrop. Inquisitor Barnum, there's something we'd like to ask you. I have no time right now. You best leave. He's gone. Gone to question Espella. It would appear that we have to find what we need to know from the High Inquisitor. Oh, she got a sassy pose. She has a sassy pose, Charlie. We're fucked. She wins. She won the game. Aw, we lose. Where's your money, Darklaw? Oh yeah, Darklaw's hot as heck. Evil, but hot. Shut up, Charlie. We don't know that yet. Where's your money, Barnum? Don't you have more? Is that a bone? Where is it? Okay, I got that. Books on the right desk. Okay, I got that. Sword stuck to the noticeable board behind the left desk. Oh, there it is. So many memos. Magic crime is on the rise from the looks of it. Does Mr. Martin really need all these notes? Maybe he's just a hoarder. Aw, a picture of smiling Barnum with his doggy. They look cute together. Barnum uses the dumbbell as a paperweight. I guess it makes sense when you have that many papers. It's as if Mr. Barnum would want to say, I got a heavy workload today. I can picture him slowly making his way through all this while Darklaw stares at him from across the room. Look, he has a little dog feather holder. Quill stand. Look at that. What a sweet quill stand. I want it. It's cute. Wait, Maya, put it back where it was. She just takes it. Does Barnum use his own desk to practice swordplay on? It's badly damaged. It's amazing that this desk hasn't collapsed yet. It's full of cracks and bits are chipped off. What a stark contrast with the tidy desk on the other side of the room. It reminds me of my own. Whose desk is the dirty one? Luke's? All these notes and documents piled up on desks, and quizzers have a lot on their plates too. Professor, there's a bone on the carpet. A single bone, meaningfully placed behind the quizer's desks. That, Luke, smells like a puzzle. Does it? That's Barnum's armor. It makes quite an impression. It must be difficult to walk in a heavy armor like that. Imagine the heat in the summer. The armor and cape are made from the finest materials, far better than what regular knights wear. Her name is literally Darklaw. That just means evil law in a law game. What a pretty lady, with a ruthless face and a scary sword, ready to cut someone's head off. It may symbolize the Inquisitor's harsh but just judgment. Labyrinthians seem to be fond of statues. They put them everywhere. Still working on a voice on Luke. A normal-looking painting. It feels like it doesn't belong here. It's a landscape painting of a house by a lake surrounded by beautiful red flowers. I wonder if it's a real place somewhere in Labyrinthia. We'll go there. Eventually. Can I not look at her desk? Oh. It's a splendid writing quill. Miss Darklaw is taking very good care of that quill. It looks as good as new. Oh yeah, look at that. What did I... The chair. It's the kind of chair you can sit in all night long and not fall asleep. The chair is elegant and of high quality, but not extravagant. Your comments are not half as smart as the professor's, Nick. Nick! Your comments are stupid as hell! Get better! Hold on. Pizza time. So you are the High Inquisitor? My controller stopped. Go. From the way you talk, one would think we had already met. I'm certain we have never met before. But I did have the opportunity of seeing you at the Storyteller's Parade. She's Catgirl. She's wearing that weird anime thing that the little girl in that the anime's wearing. I don't know what they are, but she's wearing the same thing. That's right, Professor. During that parade, she was standing right next to the Storyteller. The Storyteller, isn't he the one who, he's known as the creator in this town. So any person who gets to stand by his side has to be someone important, right? Did you all just come here to stand around speculating? If so, there's a quiet cell in the dungeon that has just become vacant. You can speculate all you want in there. Just a moment, Miss Darklaw. We have come here to talk to you. Talk to me? That's right. It's about this trial. We'd like to ask you about it. Inquisitors do not make a habit of discussing the details of trials with just anyone. Just anyone? We, or in particular, he, acted as Isabel's attorney. That is hardly just anyone. That's me, alright. I'm Beats Wright, attorney at law. So, you're the one. You're the knight of the court who posed Mr. Barnum, aren't you? I received a detailed report. Yes, indeed. Most interesting. When did Barnum have time to write a report? We pretty much came here immediately after the trial. So what would you like to know? Espella was proven innocent at the last trial. Despite that, she's now been accused of being Bezella, even though there's no decisive evidence to support that claim. Just a moment. Before we discuss that, there's one thing I need to make clear. While it's true that you acted as Belle's defender in the last trial, that does not necessarily mean to say you'll be defending her again. What do you mean? Just because the trial's different, that doesn't change the fact that I'm her attorney. The charge against Isabella Cantabella is of the gravest nature. You mean the charge that she's the Great Witch Bezella? Anne's had courtroom sketches in less than an hour. Barnum is working and clerking at a whole different level. Maybe they have a shit ton of clerks. What makes you think the accused wants you to defend her again? Does that mean that if Isabella doesn't ask Nick to defend her again, then he can't request to be her defense attorney? Correct. The Great Witch Bezella is the source of all other witches. Her defender could be, by their own words, place themselves in great danger. Knowing Isabela's true nature, I don't think she wanted to subject anyone to that risk. That's why she kept quiet earlier. However, Isabella is at this very moment undergoing questioning, is she not? And then there's a possibility that she may be cleared of the suspicion of being a witch. That's right. There can't possibly be evidence of Isabella actually being a witch. So how could anyone prove she is? Just how well do you people really think you know Isabella? Eh? On what grounds can you say that she's not a witch, or that there's no evidence? I'd be glad to have you explain that to me. She has a really smug smile, and that just look at that smug smile. She's so smug. I'm glad I've explained it. That's not fair. Smug kinda cute though. We are certainly not experts when it comes to the Great Witch Bezella. So could you perhaps tell us more about this particular witch? To begin with, is the Great Witch not just a figure of legend? The Great Witch Bezella does exist. That is a fact, accepted by all the townsfolk. In the past, the Great Witch Bezella used her evil power to burn the entire town. She burned the town. Professor, we saw that witch at the picture in the library. She was burning the town. If the Great Witch Bezella uses her powers, this town could burn again as it did long ago. We have to capture Bezella before that can happen. But there's no way Isabella would ever do something like that. One thing I really like to know is why Isabella, of all people, is suspected of being Bezella. Of course, there is one reason. One reason? From what you've told us so far, it seems there's something about Isabella that we do not know yet. Something which makes the townsfolk and you yourself believe that she is the Great Witch Bezella. Could you tell us what that reason is? Something you will have to investigate. The High Inquisitor, do you think it would be in my best interest to provide you with that information? Oh, please, if you could just tell us a little more. I don't have to tell you anything. If you really want to know, find out for yourselves. Then at least let us see Espella. So Inquisitor Barnum is questioning Espella right now, is that right? Yes, he is. So seeing her tonight would be difficult. Try coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow. Alright, fine. We'll try again tomorrow. That we will. I hope you all realize how this will look to the people of this town when they see you all supporting the person suspected of being the Great Witch Pizzella. When it comes to rescuing Espella, I'm not worried about what people think. I feel the same as Mr. Wright. That's what I was hoping to hear. At the very least, you should investigate. And I pray I don't see disappointment in your eyes the next time we meet. Now, if you will excuse me. Hey, Nick, I was thinking, we've met her before, haven't we? Yeah, we have. In that trial back in England. Huh? Then who on earth is she? I'm not entirely sure, but at the time she was a teacher from a boarding school for girls. Was she indeed? It would seem Labyrinthia is packed full of puzzles. And this is one puzzle I'd really like to solve. Okay then, leave it to me. I'll give it my best shot. Where shall we begin? Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, Luke. I wonder if it might be better to first return to the bakery. The most evil profession? What is it? Miss Sinclair is no better worried about us. We should let her know the situation. Right, we need to tell her all about the trial. I have a feeling that's not going to go well. I think you did very well, Mr. Wright. I'm sure she'll understand. She's like a mother to Espella. She must be worried sick about her. Okay, everyone, let's head back and tell her everything. How the court proceedings went, and the way the townspeople reacted. Espella would seem you do indeed have a secret. We got Cat Lady. Wasn't she introduced as Dark Law during the England trial? Phew, it's like it's been a while since we've been out here in the fresh air. Indeed. Shall we head back to the bakery? It's a dog! Look how cute he is. Rex. Whoa, he's one frisky little puppy. He's a cute little guy, huh? You're just begging to be petted, aren't you, boy? Good boy, good little doggy. Dog. See, look, Nick, he's so happy he's showing his teeth like he's smiling. I'm not so sure dogs show their teeth when they're happy. Don't be such a spoilsport. Come on, try petting him. Alright, let me give this a shot. Come on, come here, boy. Mr. Wright, don't pet him! Huh? Oh, Phoenix got bit. Oh. I guess even cute little puppies have a bite worse than their bark. Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Try to warn you. Are they introducing that Luke can talk to animals again? I guess you can't always judge a dog by its looks. He may look cute, but what he was saying wasn't cute at all. What do you mean by what he was saying, Luke? That's right, Miss Faye. Luke can understand what animals are saying. Wow, that's amazing! It's like magic. You have magic powers just like the witches do. Given the current circumstances, I'm not so sure that's a good thing. I wish I could talk to animals. I love to talk to a puppy, or even to Mrs. Bella's cat, Eve. That puppy's way of talking reminded me a lot of Inquisitor Barnum. He said something like, "I'll only say this once, Sir Blue Knight. I, Constantine, do not permit you to stroke me." Or words to that effect. So the dog's name is Constantine, huh? Perhaps that could have been Inquisitor Barnum's dog. Sure of it, he ran off in the direction of the Inquisitor's Hall. Maybe he's going to meet his master. That dog is just like his owner. Constantly barking, constantly biting Nick, and constantly adorable. So Maya, you mean you really believe in my ability? Trust me, Luke. When it comes to people and their special abilities, nothing surprises me. I have a few myself, you know. Okay then, let's get back to the bakery. Come on, Nick, let's go! I guess so. I think I've been bitten enough for one night by a dog and by his owner. And money time! Looking for money! We're gonna be so greedy with hint coins. We're gonna use all of our hint coins and we're gonna have plenty to spare. So which is court? It's like a crossbreed of courthouse, an execution place. I wonder why it's so built so far away from the rest of the town. This deep in the forest, no one can hear the screams of burning witches. However magnificent this courthouse looks, the trials that take place inside are an ugly matter. Oh, another owl flew by. Professor, I saw another owl. Owls are nocturnal animals. The forest seems to sustain quite a large population. Yeah, but where's the money? There it is. Do not. Where is it? Oh, there it is. On that parapet. Money. It's very dark in there. Should not be dangerous, but we better be careful. There's wolves that steal glasses in there. To think that big forest like that's just outside the town. Do you think this forest is infested with witches? Hold on, I know who's gonna be in this tree. Hi, dog, on your back. Did you see the leaves moving in that tree over there? Yes, I did. I wonder what could it be. Perhaps there's a bird up there? Good grief! Hold on. Your watch said you hit 10,000 steps while you was playing piano. Still counts. Neat. Wa-dee-da, floating down. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I must say, this is a surprise. I didn't expect you to drop in like that. What were you doing up there in that tree? Ooh, I can't tell you that. It's a maiden secret. Is that so? Do you want to know why? No, it's okay. I suppose I can tell you anyway. I was searching for flowers. You climbed up that tree to find flowers? You certainly are an active young lady. I thought of a good way to appeal to the man of my dreams, you see. I'm going to create a flower bouquet like the ones the fairies would make. Am I head over heels? I have a different voice from last time. I don't remember this one. A flower with very unique petals sits in a garden. However, it seems as if the petals are not correctly arranged. The flower pixies think they should be arranged so that each petal is next to a petal of either the same color or shape. Touch a petal once to pluck it again and place it. Move the petals so they are arranged for the flower pixie's instructions. Yeah, hold on. About Lord Farquaad? Who? The pixie? Or the lady that with the umbrella? Okay. So this one has to be in the middle. No, that's not it. Is this it? Yep. Everyone is everyone in this game.
This is my answer.
This for Lord Farquaad. What's the name of the priest and princess bride?
Oh, let me do the next one too.
Does he have a name? I don't remember his name is. I don't remember if I did like a high pitch for Muffet. Beautiful. What a lovely range of petals. The pixie seems very pleased. Marriage. Yeah. I don't remember his name. If I gave him a bouquet such as this, would he ever fall head over heels for me? Oh, I can't wait for the day when I can meet him again. Thanks, Miss Muffet. You are always such a pleasure. I'm so looking forward to the day when I next see Inquisitor Barnum and hand over the bouquet. There's a sizable candle inside. It can probably last all night. The stone's lantern design is quite to my liking. Who put that there? Totally doesn't match the tile of anything else in the town. Pretty, huh? Now try coming here at night on your own. The lone lantern will be a scary sight. Would it? Phoenix, Maya, why are you back so late? Yeah, sorry we're so late, it's just that... Well, about Spella. What are you two looking so glum about? I'm so surprised. Huh? Just how is it that you could do such a brilliant job as a defender? It was wonderful the way you proved Spella innocent. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Not at all. No need to thank me. After all, Spella's still... I know, Phoenix. Oh, were you watching the trial? I certainly was, Maya. There's no reason for you to look so glum. The way you stood up to Inquisition, in all my life I've never seen anything like it. That outstretched arm, that pointing finger, is truly a sight to behold, Phoenix. Boss, that's why I'm not at all worried. Huh? Because I believe in you, Phoenix. And I know you'll be rescuing Spella again. You'll rescue her, won't you? I will. I'll be there for her, no matter what, right to the very end. It's a promise now, you hear? I changed my voice. Now then, you must be tired after all you've been through. You must have a good rest, and that means you two gentlemen as well. Oh, do you mean us? Of course, if I hadn't been you two, Phoenix couldn't have done what he did. Thank you, madam. Perhaps I should bring out another extra large loaf for our young apprentice here. No, I mean, I'm fine, really, but thanks for the offer. Nick, we have to give it all we got, for the boss's sake. You got that right. It might be difficult to rest right after a trial like that. Tonight, perhaps we should all try to get a good rest, as Mrs. Clare suggests. I agree, Professor. Tomorrow's a new day, after all. You put out 8D texture pack for Professor Layton versus Binks, right? And the other day makes the UI an upscale model and background textures. Neat! I think I missed that line. Hope a spell is able to rest for tonight as well. Oh, hold on. Look at that guy. There's a butcher next to the fish bunker. It's still open. Extended opening hours? That's kind of convenient. Do you think they take pounds and pennies? I think we've all get a bit hungry. We seem to be noticing only food. I'll go in. Well then, let's all turn in for the night. You just kind of spread the word. You know, it's kind of solicited. That's okay. I probably won't use it because I'm in the middle of a playthrough. And I prefer to keep the internal program upscaling, like how Citra does. I prefer not to use outside sources like that. Is that you, Maya? Hey, Luke. What's the matter? Can't sleep? I kinda woke up, but then I guess you did too, right? You're worried about a spell, aren't you? Yeah. After all, you were living here together. She must be like a member of the family. But you and Mr. Wright found yourselves here in Labyrinthia. Just like me and the professor, didn't you? Seems that way. Even though we've supposedly been living here for years, 5 years now. But those memories didn't exactly turn out to be real. I've got no idea how I even had that kind of memory in the first place. On top of that, even the boss seemed to have the exact same memory of us. She's done so much to take care of us. When I think about it, I can't help but feel like we were deceiving here, you know? I don't think we have any reason to feel that way, Maya. It's not your fault the memories have changed. And even if the memories are different, I'm sure your feelings for Miss Claire and Isabella are real. You're so right, Luke. Thanks, Luke. I feel way better now. Not at all. It's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna try real hard and get my beauty sleep. I'll be out fast and say goodnight. I'm not so sure beauty is achieved by sleeping, or that sleep is something you can try hard at, but I'm definitely ready to sleep. Maya, did you just say something? Me? I didn't say anything. But I'm sure I heard something. Maybe it's from outside. Wonder what it was. Let's go have a look, Luke. Hey, isn't that Patty over there? Looks like she's searching for something. Eve, gooey, Eve. Goodness me, where could that cat have gone? She doesn't normally go wandering off at this time of night. I suppose you're worried about Isabella too, aren't you? Isabella. I wonder what she's doing right now. Is she crying herself to sleep? Don't worry, Isabella. You've got friends here, and we're gonna make sure you come home to us safely. And when you do, we'll all sit down and have a nice dinner together. Boss. She's worried so much about Isabella. She looks so sad. She really does. This must be so hard for her. Maya, I got a great idea. Let's go and find Eve for her. If Eve still isn't back by the time Estelle comes home, she missed her for sure. And Miss Claire could relax a little too. Luke, you're a little genius. Let's go and find Eve for Stella and Patty. I wonder where she could have gone. We'll probably find her quicker if we ask around a bit. Evie's is easy to recognize. She looks quite as distinct as that scarf around her neck. I'm sure someone must have seen her. Correction, you're not just a little genius, you're a super mega huge genius. It's nothing. I mean, I am a professor's apprentice. Let's get the show on the road. How about we start by looking around town center? Right you are, Maya, but we better take care since we'll be in the streets all night. Don't worry though, if anything happens, you can rely on me. It's the job of every gentleman to protect a lady. Let's go, Maya. I'm not too confident in Luke protecting anyone, to be honest. As the grown-up here, I can't help but feel it should be me who's doing the protecting. Because Luke is a child. Let's see. Go here first. Everyone's favorite male person. Make way, letters be delivered. Sorry. Phew, okay. Everything seems to be okay. What is it? It's a little late in the evening to be delivering letters, isn't it? Yes it is. But I'm the only courier in this town. Which means I'm always busy, even at this time of day. What? You're the only one? That must be tough. So, what is it then? What can I do for you? Oh, right. You haven't seen a black cat anywhere around here, have you? Any chance? Black cat. Ah! Sir! I do believe I did. I saw it. The cat, I mean, Wait, really? That's great. Can you tell us about it? Well, I could, but I'm wondering, should I tell you for free? Oh, we don't have any money on us, if that's what you mean. No, not money. It's just I'm kind of in a bind. Sort of not sure about where to take the next letter, I mean. Do you think you could help me with it? Solid that's troubling you. We'd be glad to help. Red and blue letters are scattered all over town, ready to be collected. Constantine's route stipulates that he turn left or right at certain letters, but it seems he's forgotten his route. Help Constantine remember his route around town so he collects every single letter. Rearrange the order of the letters in the list to alter the route. Okay. We'll see. Okay, so we want to turn right at red. Turn right at blue. Turn left at red? Left at blue. There's no left at blue. So, let's see. Go right at red. Turn right at blue. Wait, those don't change. So turn right at blue. Turn right at red. Turn left at red. Turn left at red. That was a guess. I was guessing the first four.
Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Wonderful. All the letters have been collected and accounted for. Constantine looks quite pleased. Hey, that's amazing. Now I know where to go. Thanks. A puzzle like that is a piece of cake. Yeah then, promise is promise. let me tell you about the cat. Although, didn't actually see the cat. I mean, I'm more rather about it. The minstrel near the fountain was singing about a black cat. Near the fountain? That's in the town center, isn't it? Right. Well, time's ticking. Better get going. These won't deliver them, so you know. The letters, I mean. There she goes. Wow. What a world-class sprint. Now that's determination. Come on, Luke. Let's put the pedal on the metal. Hey, Maya, wait for me! Okay, we're going. Right there. Not there. They're making me do puzzles. Good evening, sir. There's something we'd like to ask you. What's the matter? You're a bit quiet this evening, aren't you? I wonder what's up. Sore throat, maybe? C'est la vie. C'est la vie. C'est la vie? I have no choice but to retire. C'est la vie. Yikes. Alas, now a rival has up and appeared. But how can I sing when I'm so afeared? A simple bard just cannot compete with a rival that's strong he cannot be beat. Please calm down. What do you mean? Ahem. Oh, that bard with a parrot on his shoulder, wrapped in colors, he couldn't be bolder. When he sings, it is such grace, he draws the eyes of all in the place. This bardly bard named Bardley, no bird sits on his shoulder, dressed so drably he can hardly compete with the bard who is bolder. It would seem some amazing new rivals appeared. Woe is me. Well, for starters, you could try perking up a bit. Perking up? I need some color to cheer up my day. I need some color to replace the gray. You need color? For example, bright colors such as these. Here is this puzzle thrown in your face! Okay. Stained glass window above has been beautifully painted using 4 bright colors. Paint a similar stained glass window so that each neighboring color is different. Think carefully of where each color should go. Okay. Looks like this is gonna be yellow. That's not right. Oh, it is.
Don't worry. Leave this one to me. Professor, I did it!
I did it. I'm so smart at game. Gorgeous. Nothing like a few splashes of color to really brighten up a window. Also, that's not how you make stained glass. Oh, this, Miss Barley. Colors are beautiful. Come on, cheer up. Minstrel isn't judged by appearances, he's judged by his songs. I'm certain that there are many people who love to hear your songs, Miss Barley. Absolutely, for I, for one, would love to hear more of your songs. Really? Yes, really. Really, truly? Yes, truly, really. Oh yes, you're right, now I feel reborn. There's no reason for me to feel so forlorn. I shall sing to my heart's content, morn, nor noon and night. On and on and on and on. I won't give up without a fight. That's more like it. At least he's perked up enough to continue singing. Yeah, too right. That's a relief. In return for the cheer that you did bring, now more than ever I'll continue to sing. You're very welcome. Still, seems like there's another minstrel somewhere in town. Oh, kindly duo, what could it be? What brings you to Barley? What would you ask of me? Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Barley, have you seen a black cat anywhere around here? I've seen it. I've seen a black cat. Since you were asking, I'll sing about that. A beautiful black cat with fur so sleek, chased and chased, ran to the main street. 3 knights gave chase, but it didn't last. The cat got away by running so fast. That's it, Luke. Eve must have gone to the main street. Come on, Maya, let's go that way. Yeah, he mentioned something about Eve being chased. We better hurry. Okay. But we missed a puzzle. Don't let me miss a puzzle. We missed the puzzle! No! Fuck. I did it again! No! If we don't hurry up and find that cat, it'll get away from us. Come on, give me a break. Just how long do you intend to chase after a cat? If we don't get back to our post, the captain's gonna blow us top. Even so, I'm sure that cat was a stray. It's surely part of a code of chivalry to rescue people and animals without distinction. But we've done nothing but chase it around. Sheesh, why do you have to be in our squad? Did you hear that, Maya? Those knights are talking about a cat. Yep, and I bet they're talking about Eve. Let's ask them. Excuse me, sir. We're looking for a black cat. We overheard you talking about a cat. We're looking for a black cat wearing a purple neck scarf. A cat, you say? That must be... Hey, wait a minute. Aren't those two the ones who gave Inquisitor Barham such a hard time at the trial? Yeah, these are the ones, alright. They were with that defender. What business could you possibly have with us? Be off with you, or feel our wrath. I know nothing of this cat you seek. But we heard... You were talking about chasing cat. Yeah, I heard you too. You were worried about her escaping. Even so, I don't know what I don't know, and I can't tell what I can't tell. Come on, just tell us. We need to find her. You can ask as much as you like. But we know nothing, saw nothing, heard nothing. Three disgruntled knights claim to have seen Eve wandering by down the street. Sadly, they are not very cooperative and have supplied a rather dubious set of clues. Use the map and the knight's clues to trace Eve's path through the town, starting at S and ending at the cat icon. Oh my god, okay, let's see. Okay, so... one of these turn here, or turn there, or turn there. And then... green, let's see. They went through that way somewhere. And went straight through these. Well, let's see. So, it has to be in order, right? Let's see, so do yellow. Turn right. Guess they're not in order. Try that.
Let's do it, Miss Moya.
Just what I'd expect from the professor's apprentice.
Catastic. It looks as Eve took a little stroll down to the center of town. Follow after her. Charlie, we're chasing after Cat. Whack. See nothing, heard nothing, know anything, and we're not gonna tell, huh? We've worked out where Eve is, Maya. You know where she's going, don't you? I sure do. It looks like she ran off toward the town square. No, we didn't even tell you. How did you work it out? Did you read our minds? No, the answer was in the puzzle. Say, shouldn't you be getting back before your captain goes ballistic? Touché. We're close to finding Eve, Luke. Right, let's go and find her before she goes running off somewhere else. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I really get used to this whole puzzle solving thing. You know, it's like the moment I saw the answer, it just felt so right. And I was right. Yeah, I was right too, you know. Anyway, let's go. Cats? Bark. Bark at the cats. Did I get the puzzle? No, he's not here again. I hate this man. It's you. Inquisitor, Darklaw. Oh, if it isn't you two. Isn't it a bit late for you to be out here strolling around? No. I'm just here to look at you because you're pretty. Got him. She'll be so stunned by that. So what are you doing out here anyway? You seem a little different somehow. Well, aren't you quite the inquisitive ones? I'm the Inquisitor here, remember? Anyway, I happen to be on duty. On duty? This late at night? As long as there are witches in this town, there will always be crimes of magic. You're stunned as fuck right now? I know. I'm directing the Knight's inquiry into a certain incident involving this bell tower. A certain incident? Three months ago, an alchemist residing not far from here was murdered. Naturally, it was at the hand of a witch. Did you say an alchemist? A witch murdered an alchemist using magic? That's terrible. Indeed, it was a dreadful incident. It is only a case to remain unsolved. The only incident to remain unsolved? That's the reason we are working on it through the night. Go home to the comfort of your beds. We wouldn't want you meeting a witch now, would we? Hey, I'm no child, you know. You are a child? That's we, Luke. We happen to be searching for a cat. It's a black cat called Eve. Eve. Hey, have you seen her? I have seen no sign of any cat. Not around here. Oh, really? But she has to be somewhere nearby. Come on, Luke, let's look around a bit more. Yeah, right you are, Maya. Well, thank you, High Inquisitor Darklaw. Maya Fey. Yes? What is it? Wait, that's weird. I don't remember telling you my name. There are witches in the most unlikely of places. You must remain vigilant. The fuck that mean? What does she mean by that? Hey Maya, over here, I found Eve. What's the matter? Come on. Yeah, I'm coming. Cat! Eve, we found you finally. Cat. So glad you're safe. Spella would be so upset if anything happened to you. She sure would look. She said that Eve is a real friend. Hopefully, the boss will feel better too when we get Eve back home. I'm sure she will. Come on then, let's go back to bakery. Okay. We're going. Oh, I didn't want to go there. Hold on. It took us longer than I thought it would. I wonder if everyone's asleep. It's getting close to daybreak. We should enter quietly and try not to wake anyone. Cat. Oh, I fucked up again, Charlie. I missed the puzzle. Where are those two have gone? After what happened earlier, you'd think they'd know better than go out wandering out at night like this. Getting bright out already. I'm starting to worry they came across a witch. If they don't show up soon, I suggest we all go looking for them. To try it like that, it makes me wonder where they get their energy from. Cat! Eve, where were you? Good morning, everyone. What do you mean, good morning? Where have you been this whole time? Sorry, we didn't expect to be gone for so long. I'd have thought you know better, Luke. What were you doing out there at this hour? Sorry, Professor. We went looking for Eve. Looking for Eve, you say? You mean you were both concerned that Eve was missing? Well, when Estelle comes home, she'll want Eve here to meet her, won't she? After all, Eve is like a member of the family. Oh, you dears. That's very considerate of you. Thank you. But I want you to promise me that you won't go wandering around late at night like that again. It's just not safe with all those witches out there. I promise. I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry, too. I should say, it's nearly morning already. Why don't you both go and get yourselves cleaned up? I've already prepared breakfast, so jump to it. Yes, ma'am. Come to think of it, I'm so hungry I could eat one of Mary's goats. How about you, Luke? Now that you mention it, I'm definitely ready for breakfast. You certainly both love your food. Personally, I just like a little bit more sleep. Right then, let's eat breakfast and make our way to the court. Right you are, Professor. I'm sure Spella must be feeling lonely. Oh, and Mr. Wright, could you perhaps take something from the bakery for her? You bet. I'm sure Spella will be glad to get some of Patty's freshly baked bread. Come on, what are y'all waiting for? Breakfast is ready. Alright, we're coming. Did they just make the women make the food? Well then, let's dig in. Layton is enough of a feminist to not do that. Why would he do that? As it seems, we are all ready to go. Shall we make our way to the court? So does everyone remember how to get there? Sure, we just head east from here, and it's on the other side of the forest, isn't it? Boy, Spella must be feeling so sad and lonely. Let's get a move on. Let's go! And we are gonna board that by talking to Mary. She had puzzle. Welcome, welcome. I bought some fresh goat's milk for a freshly milked goat. Please don't beat the little lamb. Well, I'll be visiting you a lot. What a coincidence seeing you here. Hey, Miss Mary. I thought you were selling milk on the mouse carts to the market. That's right, I do. But not everyone can get to the market to buy their milk, child. That's why Snowy and I sometimes set up a stall in town like this. Must be hard having to do it right after the trial like this. We have to deliver the milk while it's still fresh, you see. There's no way we can go taking a break. Not only that, but we hardly feel like resting. Not after all that excitement. We've never experienced a trial like that. Who would have thought that sweet flower seller, Kira, would turn out to be a witch? Such an innocent face, too. You never believed she could have done it. Don't you think so, my little Snowykins? Thanks, Snowy. At any rate, it was a real shock seeing an execution by fire. Maybe so, but on the other hand, it couldn't be helped. After all, she was a witch. Anyway, times like this, a little puzzle can help clear the air. Isn't that right, my little fluffy dumpling? This puzzle how to stop her from choking Snowy? No. We're translating goats. 5 goats were put out to pasture. Each goat has its own unique color and pattern. Not only that, they each have a unique pattern to their bleeding. However, these conversation-loving goats all suddenly started talking at once, sending the conversation into complete chaos. Use the picture above to work out which goat is saying what. Also pay attention to each goat's color and pattern. Okay. Okay, so we have the gnat with the question mark exclamation point are only in these 2. So this has to be black. Right? Let's see. Nah, bad. Okay. Long nab. Okay. So long nab. We got gray. Gray's long nab. So brown is Naba. So spotted is Nat Baba Na. There. They did it.
Let's give this answer a try. All in a day's work for Maya Fey, Ace Assistant.
Well done. Amazingly in listening skills. The ghosts can now understand each other and continue on with their conversations. What do you think? Doesn't it feel dreamy, being surrounded by lovely bleeding goats? I'll be seeing them in my dreams tonight for sure. I'll probably be counting goats instead of sheep. They certainly do look cute, don't they? Their cute appearance can be quite relaxing, if only can block out their bleeding. Bye, Mary. We're going to the library to see if there's any puzzles. Why was Maya solving the goat talking puzzle instead of Luke? Maya's trying. She trying to be smart. I need to do puzzles I missed. She not here. Where is she? Where is she? Oh. I'm missing puzzles. I guess we'll go to the court. Coming back here makes me remember yesterday's trial. The spell is still being held somewhere inside the building. Yeah, and it's up to us to get her out as soon as we can. The first thing we should do is make sure we're allowed to see her. You there, yes, you! Oh, there's nothing like a confrontation first thing in the morning to keep you on your toes. We're here to, visit our client. not you we're interested in. It's Darkhat over there. He has come with us immediately.
It's illegal. How often they'd be lucky at a puzzle?
Who, sir? Me, sir? Yes, sir. You, sir. What have you done this time?
Professor, did you do something?
I wonder what it could be. Luke, do you have any idea?
Professor?
Don't play innocent with us. The order came from the storyteller himself. You have been personally summoned to the audience room to see the storyteller. Audience room. Meeting the storyteller in person is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a person. There's no one in all Labyrinthia who wouldn't be proud to meet him. That goes for us knights, too, although such an honor is almost unheard of.
Damn, Layton a big shot?
Nevertheless, those were the borders. To have Herschel Layton make his way to the audience room.
How'd they know his first name?
Very well, and in this audience room, the storyteller will be waiting to see me. Is that correct?
What? Why does the storyteller want to see you, Professor? Yeah, what's going on here anyway?
Would it be possible to go there after having seen Miss Cantabella? The storyteller's orders are the absolute highest priority. Nothing can take precedence.
But...
Not only that, but in any event, you are not permitted to see the accused. Why would that be? Permission to see accused is restricted to Defender Wright and his assistant. Those are the orders.
What do you think of that, Professor?
Make of it what you will. Orders are orders. Very well. Let's go and meet the storyteller. There's more like it.
Professor, are you really planning on meeting the storyteller? It might be a trap.
Well, I do sense potential for a scheme here. I'd be foolish to pass up our opportunity to meet with this town's creator. There are rather too many things that I would like to ask him. See.
Professor's going, then I'm going too. After all, I'm Professor's apprentice. Be careful, Luke.
Thank God Luke's going away. We don't care about Luke.
I'm sure you'll be just fine, as long as you save the Professor. I will, and please give Estella our best. Oh, and Maya, could you give Estella a bread from Miss Claire? Sure thing, Luke.
Well, if you finally finish talking, I would suggest to wasting no more time. You'll find the audience room beyond the guard post, east of the Great Archive. Defender, you should see the accused.
Well,
it would seem we must go our separate ways for the time being.
Yeah, looks like it. So we'll take care, Professor.
And you, Mr. Wright, I wish you both luck.
I'm allergic to dungeons. Which would be really poor if I was in, like, any, like, groups. Jokes. Well, there they go. Do you think they'll be okay?
Professor and Luke, I think they can take care of themselves. Anyway, we should hurry up and talk to Estella.
Right, even though she tries to hide it, inside she must be terrified.
When I say groups, you know what I mean. Jokes.
What if she's found guilty of being a witch? What would we do then?
Last night, we saw with our own eyes what they do to witches.
Hold on, we're traumatizing the player again. Look at this person dying. It's not right. Any world where things like that are allowed is to happen isn't right.
I know, Maya. But for now, we have no choice. We have to clear Spell the charges. We need to focus on that and that alone.
The Great Witch Bazella. I wonder why they suspect Espella of being her. It's because her name rhymes.
I don't know, but if we're lucky, maybe she'll be able to shed some light on it. Hey, Defender, it's time for you to see the accused.
Well, this is it, Nick.
It sure is. Let's go, Maya.
We're going down a hole into the dungeon.
Do your best, but I'm gonna get snacky cake. I need snacky cake. Snacky cake propaganda's one.
Are there coins in here?
No, the map said there's no, there's not.
Mr. Wright, Maya, Espella.
So this is Death Knell Dungeon. Looks more like solitary confinement to me. Phoenix, have you seen solitary confinement? They have solid doors and tiny windows. This is not that.
Don't worry, I'm fine, really. I was a little surprised at how hard the bed was, though.
Espella.
Well, that's right. I have something for you here. The boss made it for you. Look, it's our special walnut bread. You should try it. And Patty made that for me? Thank you, Maya. We'll get you home soon, then we can all sit down and eat Patty's freshly baked bread together. Yeah, that would be nice.
We're going to have you out of here soon, so don't you worry, Spella.
Are you sure you want to do that?
What are you talking about, Spella?
Do you really want to continue defending me, Mr. Wright?
What? Of course I do. What made you say that?
You do both know what I've been charged with, don't you? Sure, we do. They're accusing you of being Bazilla, the source of all witches here in Labyrinthia. That's right. And anyone who defends such a suspect will also come under suspicion themselves. People are likely to criticize you and make you suffer, all on my account. I can't ask you to defend me. I don't want you suffering because of me.
Listen to me, Isabella. We're already suffering just seeing you here in this prison. Do you honestly think we just stand around and not doing anything?
Mr. Wright.
Hey, I think I get it, Spella. I bet you're just worried that Nick will slip up the way he always does.
Huh?
Trust me, there's nothing to worry about. The Professor and Luke are on our side too.
No, that's not what I meant. I wouldn't think that at all. Mr. Wright, you were just amazing. You and Mr. Layton, both. It's like you were working magic together.
Well, that settles it then, Espella. And don't worry, we're gonna be there for you. We'll fight to the very end. The two of us, the Professor and Luke, will all be working together on this thing. We won't let you down.
What's wrong, Spella? It's just that the only one who's ever been this kind to me before is Aunt Patty. I don't know what to say.
Spella, I'm not sure how to say this, but it seems that the townsfolk are distancing themselves from you. It's as if they fear you for some reason.
Yeah, I can't believe they all think a cute girl like you could be the Great Witch.
Hey, Spella, don't use the M-word. That shit is a bad look. Spella, we heard from High Inquisitor Darklaw that there's a reason why people are so suspicious of you. It's okay with you, we'd like you to tell us what that reason is. The reason the townsfolk suspect you and why they are so distant.
Alright, I guess I never had a chance to explain properly. It's true that the townsfolk look at me differently. And the reason for that is because I am
And you don't get to know. Ha 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 ha.
Look, Professor, we reached the library. I can't believe I'm in this game. Please kill me. The pace at which the storytellers wait for us is easy to hear, isn't it? I'm Hart the Voice. Please don't let Snack voice me.
Indeed. According to tonight, the audience room is past the guard post.
I don't know what the creator of Labyrinthia wants to talk to you about, Professor.
It is too soon to assume anything, Luke, but whatever it might be, I have a few things I would like to ask him, too. You should be thankful that this opportunity has come so soon. Even it is part of some scheme.
Let's go, Professor, to the audience room.
And apparently there is a puzzle I can see all the way down here. Doop, doop. Or is this... What puzzle did I miss down here? You. Are you two folks interested in hearing a rumor? A rumor, you say? Well, I suppose rumors can be a useful source of information. One can learn a lot about a place by simply talking to its people. Sounds like you folks are after some goosey gossip, alright.
What kind of rumor can you tell us?
That's a silly question, youngster. It's not for me to choose the rumor. You two folks have to guess what it is.
What do you mean?
Take a look at this. 1, 2. 1, 2. What's today's festival? Why it's a puznip.
You just walked around a low-hanging wire connected to a telephone pole? It's just draped over a fence lane, parking an empty lot. You should report that to your power company. Here's a popular children's puzzle that utilizes animal toys. See if you can solve it. There are 7 animal blocks. Each of them varies in size and shape. Also, each piece can be rotated 90 degrees. The goal is to get all the animals' blocks put away in the rooms without having them overlap. While it seems simple, it can be quite difficult. I'm gonna go there. Go back in your spot. Oh, you don't fit there. Oh. All that counts.
See what you think of this. Professor, I did it!
Correct. The trick is not all the rooms will be used. Some rooms will also require 2 animals. Even the simplest puzzle can pose a big challenge.
You folks must love your puzzles. That's all a puzzle. Hee.
What a charming thought, putting a puzzle into a turnip like that. She's certainly lively, isn't she, Professor? By the way, what about that rumor? She doesn't want to say. Alright, now we go back. Unless we can do puzzle. Let me do my old puzzle. Hey, see here. Professor Layton, it's so good to see you again. Pleasure's all mine, Miss Mysteer. By the way, I've noticed the puzzles in Labyrinthia are of the highest quality. It warms my heart to hear you say that, Professor. So then, would you like to see if there are any puzzles you missed, or attempt any puzzles you put off? How about spending a moment or 2 with me, just to check some puzzles? What do you mean I missed only 2? No way. The king was attacked. The attack has left him on the floor and unconscious. People rushing to the scene attack, preventing the suspect from making a clean escape. As a result, the culprit is still someone within the room. The question is, who? Question those present and find the culprit. Remember that the assailant will attempt to lie his way or her way out of trouble. I hastened to His Majesty's side as fast as possible. No one but the prince and myself were in the room. Okay. So, let's see. So, you are black. So, is he crushed on Layton? Yeah. Hold on. I most certainly heard the voice of a woman come from this very room, but the villager and princess had not arrived yet. So, you're gonna be red. Princess and the villager had not arrived yet. So there's another woman in these... Here. Clip? I don't have a clip command, Charlie. Oh my, it could not have been the prince. I saw him in another room when we heard that terrible scream. So, you're gonna be orange. You're not in here, according to the princess. Which means either the prince or the knight are lying. Sounds like. The merchant and I had arrived together. It's possible for either of us to be the culprit. Okay, you're gonna be yellow. And you say you arrived together. I noticed a woman come in shortly after I had arrived. She certainly seemed to have taken her time getting here. Noticed a woman come shortly after I arrived. She certainly seemed to have taken her time getting here. So the merchant's not a woman. Villager and princess are women. So is the knight a woman? Here, try that.
This is my answer.
It is. How about that?
Professor, I did it!
The female voice the prince heard was that of the knight, who's a woman. The knight was the first to enter, followed by the prince, the merchant, the villager, and lastly, the princess. I actually remember that puzzle solution from when I last played. Bookcase puzzle, hooray! Oh, this is book guy's puzzle. The books on the shelf are all out of order. When correctly arranged, the book spines form an illustration. Rearrange the books so they are correctly lined up. On the top screen, you will find a picture book on the books as seen from below. Don't mind the burn parts, it's still just as helpful. Well, is it really that complicated? No. Oh, they're even shaded. Okay. Spiky, curve, squared edge, squared edge, squared edge, squared edge, spiky. Oh, squared edge. I missed these puzzles. What a scam.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Correct. Now, doesn't it feel good to have things neat and in order? That was an exceptional puzzle solving. We'll be back, Mr. Feel free to drop anytime you like to solve a puzzle or two. We'll be back. Hey, you're the gentleman from yesterday. Hello again, Dewey. Hey, you even remember my name. I don't remember my own voice, though. It is a problem. See, are you always so calm and collected? Oh. Please calm down, or you'll drop all those books. Whoa. Phew. I was really surprised when you borrowed your Grand Grimoire in the first place. But then there's someone who works at a bakery. So the professor did get permission, so there's no problem, is there? I guess not. If not for the Grand Grimoire, an innocent person would have been found guilty already. I suppose so. In my opinion, Mr. Wright should be capable of completing Miss Mysterious trials himself.
In fact, I'm quite certain of it.
I was really surprised watching him perform in yesterday's courtroom. Everyone in town is talking about it. This is the first time we've ever seen a person accused of being a witch be proven innocent in the court.
Is that so?
Makes me wonder if the people sent to the fire before now really were all witches. Don't talk like that. You can't go around saying things like that, or all the knights after you.
Oh, Luke's gonna get us killed again. No, leave the library. We're going here. Looking for money. Oop. What do you mean? Money. Ah, aren't you Herschel Layton, the Hatter? Well, I'm not a Hatter, though I certainly am Herschel Layton. I have been told that my presence is requested in the audience room. I've definitely heard something about that, but it's beyond me why. With all due respect, why would the storyteller invite mere commoners to the audience room?
Aren't people normally allowed to visit?
Of course not. Both the audience room and the tower in which he resides are areas of strict surveillance. One does not simply visit the storyteller. Or Mordor.
You spent way too much money? Charlie, no! Luke, did you say tower?
The storyteller's tower, naturally. Don't tell me you've never heard of it. We can't even see it from here. He only comes down his tower to appear before the people in his parades. He's super lonely and needs a girl to come visit him. But Luke doesn't count. The audience room is where the storyteller comes whenever there's a parade. We, the Order of Knights, provide his protection from this guard post. We feel honored by his presence, even if he doesn't speak to us. I see. Then it would seem we are extremely privileged to have been invited here. You don't let it get to your head. Wait here while I open the gate.
Come to think of it, during the parade, the storyteller did seem to be held in high esteem by all the townsfolk.
Indeed, Luke. After all, he's the author of this town's story. And yet he still can't get any bitches. So he is effectively like some kind of god.
Like a god?
No! Someone tell me this isn't happening! There seems to be some commotion over there.
It's that knight. He's coming back this way and doesn't look too happy.
This is bad, really bad. What am I gonna do? What's the matter? Well, actually, Dark Hat, the gate won't open. It's broken, and I can't fix it.
So what happens now?
I wish I knew. What am I gonna do? We need to do something and can't keep the storyteller waiting. If we do, there goes my career as a knight. Unless aren't you two meant to be good at finding people?
Finding people?
I wouldn't say we're particularly good. Don't say that, I need your help here. There's one knight who's able to fix the gates, but he's busy trading with the other knights. I'd like to call him back here without disturbing the others. But in armor, they all look the same. The only way I'd have vibes to look for a knight with an unusually shaped sword. An unusually shaped sword? How interesting.
Professor, doesn't that mean...
Indeed, my boy. It means we can tackle this way we would puzzle. My boy. Well, will you find him? Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Have you considered a puzzle? This is a puzzle game.
It's lunchtime, and the knights are all eager to eat their share. They've all stabbed their swords into massive pieces of meat at the same time. One of the swords is not a standard knight issue and has an oddly curved blade. Examine the blades and find the owner of the straight sword. Oh. I just want to play like press Command Z, and that's not how that works. Oh god. Oh my. This is a lot harder on computer than it is a touchscreen to draw straight lines. Okay, so it's this one, right? Yeah. So it's this guy.
I've already seen the answer. You should expect no less from a gentleman.
Correct. The smallest knight appears to be the one wielding the strange sword. That is a really long sword. All these swords are really long. Thanks for lifting the portcullis. Thanks to you, Sir Hatter, I've been able to have it repaired immediately. I have calmed down, so I'm not crying. I'm glad you were able to fix it.
Puzzle like that is a piece of cake for Professor.
As expected all along, you're certainly no ordinary gentleman. Sir Hatter, Sir Layton shall henceforth be allowed to pass through this gate freely.
Thank you, kind sir.
Please make your way to the storyteller as swiftly as possible.
Okay. Go through gate.
And we don't even get to see the tower yet. That's just the audience room right there. Yeah, that's the audience room. We're not even at the tower.
Wow. No matter where I look, there are knights everywhere.
Yes, indeed. The knights have their guard post on the side of the gate. Given the grandness of the scale, I imagine they are living here too.
But I wonder exactly where around here we're supposed to meet the storyteller. The knight said to go to the audience room, wherever that is. When the name is Grand's audience room, you'd think it'd be easy to notice.
Luke, can you see the long flight of stairs over there? I think we should go there and take a look.
Flight of stairs. Ah, I see it!
Up there, because Luke is an idiot and doesn't know how to do things.
There's also a building over there. It looks rather stately. Do you think that's where the audience room is?
Indeed, my boy. My boy!
However, there seems to be something going on over there.
And from the looks of it, I don't think we'll be able to just ignore it and stroll by. At any rate, let's go and take a look.
Wow, look at all these people. Looking at for the money. Looking for the money. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do. Leftmost tail. Okay. Street puzzle 1. Here we go.
How many times do I gotta tell you? I ain't the suspicious guy you're after. And you expect us to believe you just because you say so, eh? You could save us all time and trouble here. Just admit your guilt and be done with it. You gotta be kidding me. This is false accusation. Come on, why don't you listen to me? I admit my face might look scary, sure, but I'm telling you straight. My pals are always saying there's no one with a pure heart than good old Cutter. Oh, spare me. We're getting nowhere here. Hey, knights. Yes, sir. Put this miserable wretch in solitary confinement. Yes, sir, Captain. Oi, what are you doing? I'm innocent, I tell ya.
You broke as fuck now, but so many yummy snuggy now? Oh no!
You seem to have your hands full here. May I ask what happened? Hey, if it isn't you two, do you mean to tell me you're the ones the storyteller summoned?
Yes, that's alright. So you can't go chasing us around the way you did before.
Ugh, rats.
By the way, Captain, what has that man been accused of?
What has he done? He's guilty of carrying out a heinous crime of assault and theft. How many times did I say it? It weren't me. It's a false accusation. I'm totally innocent. Silence. Who else could have done it?
Could you tell me a little bit more about this? Will my Twitch channel go pop? And yeah, I have so much money.
Well, I have a feeling you want to know. You seem like poking your nose in other people's business. A series of thefts have been occurring in this town. And at the same time, a suspicious figure has been sighted. Now I ask you, does this man not look suspicious to you? Clearly, it has to be him. Are you...
Yep, these are police. They're basing people's guiltiness off their suspicious looks.
You got all wrong. I heard there was a thief in the area. That's why I teamed up with them townsfolk to keep a lookout for the blighter. And that ain't all. I even found a way to make sure every dang corner of town was being watched. We placed ourselves in positions where we did extract one another's line of sight. Catch my drift? This suspicious figure you guys mentioned. There's no way that's me. They're saying that you watched every part of town while at the same time avoiding overlapping each other's search. That's impossible. You committed the crimes and are lying to cover yourself.
I wonder if you're perhaps mistaken. It might just be true. For example, if they position themselves like this. There are reports of a thief lurking around in the town center. The townsfolk are in charge of guard duty. There are 2 conditions for stakeout. They have a predictive view of all the streets. Their viewing range never overlaps. With that in mind, do you think you can place the townsfolk in their correct spots? Yeah. I'm so good at this. You said clip earlier, it's because you were asked to solve a crime, and the first thing you said was, you're black.
Oh.
I did say that. That's not gonna work. Let's see. That's not gonna work. So he has to go here. Oh, you can't go there. Okay. So it sounds like this lady needs to go there first. Like Sudoku, but for snitching. Snitchigadoku. Also, this seems like a really poor design of city streets. Okay. Well, lady can't go there because she has 2 spots. So he has to go there. He could go there. But then you'd have to go there. And that's not an option. So maybe you? Okay. And he can't go there because he would look down, so you go there. No. Oh, here it is.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. You should expect no less from a gentleman.
I did it. Excellent. Turns out the devious looking gentleman was telling the truth. This was only example.
I never would have guessed such a solution could exist. So you believe me now? I was telling the truth. The real culprit must still be on the loose, going around stealing stuff in broad daylight. Men, it looks like we got no choice. Let him go. We better head back to the crime scene and go over it again with a fine-tooth comb. Yes, Captain. Well, I'm glad we were able to sort that out. That's my understanding. I don't know who you are, but you're a bit too sharp to be some regular townsfolk. Not at all. We're nothing so special. Just a couple of regular English gentlemen. English, eh? So what is that, your title? Whatever it may be, it's not normal to be summoned directly by a storyteller himself. It would appear that you are indeed something special. The storyteller is in the audience room. I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. As for the audience room, it's in the building at the top of those stairs. The building up there, just as we thought. Thank you. Just mind your manners when the presence of the storyteller. You hear me? If I hear any sign of trouble, I'll kill you.
We'll be on our best behavior, so please keep your hand off your sword. You're scaring me.
I'm John English, and this is my sidekick, Jane English. I like that Luke is Jane. It just goes to show how highly knights regard a storyteller. Now then, let's move on, Luke.
Right, let's go, Professor.
But have you considered 2 extra puzzles in this room? 1 they don't tell you about. Hi, Dogden. What's with the question, Snack?
That's no good. It's been 3 days, 3 nights, but I still don't get it. What is it that you don't understand? Whoa, don't frighten me like that. How long have you been there? We've been here for quite some time now. Well, I suppose I could tell you. See if I do my mind training. Us knights must train, not just physically, mentally too.
Training the mind? How delightful. As a gentleman, I always endeavor to keep my thinking flexible too.
Your comment exudes confidence. If you are so self-assured, why not try solving this puzzle? This is a chess puzzle based on a brave fight between knights. The trouble is, no matter how I try, I can't defeat the Black Knight.
So fun fact is that on my original 3DS, is that one of these puzzles would crash the 3DS every time until Nintendo did a new update. Your tummy is so full of snack. Charlie, tell me you did not eat an entire box of snack cakes. 2 opposing sets of knight chess pieces are engaged in battle. In order to win, your chess piece must topple the enemy piece. Chess knights move 2 squares forwards and 1 square perpendicular, 1 each turn. The initial direction can be up, down, left, and right. Be careful, this board is filled with pits and spaces that will move your piece in the direction shown. What, do you have a question for me, Jogden? You did a confusion snack. Okay, if I go there, it'll just put me back here. That will go up in a pit. Let's right here. Okay, we won't try there. You start. You're just confusion, but why? Okay, we've already determined that this is a dead end, so we can go that way. I win!
Let's see
Because
if I prove
Pyanodon,
myself.
I'm always confused
The
because
joy of
Pyanodon.
solving puzzles.
Well done, checkmate. But that was a knight. Can't checkmate a knight. Whoa,
You beat the Black Knight, if I can remember just how you did that. Alright, now if I can beat him, he can keep guard of this area next week instead of me.
keep guard? Instead of you?
No, it's purely for my training, believe me.
Sounds like a little fishy to me. And the hidden puzzle that they don't tell you about. It is this one.
Professor, I think there are mice hiding up there.
How could you tell? We're like 3 stories down underneath. Take a closer look, Luke. You may notice there are not only mice hiding there.
Ah, I see what you mean, Professor. There's a hidden puzzle there, too. Just leave it to me, Professor. I can handle puzzles like this, no problem. This puzzle might prove a little tricky. Take a deep breath and do your best. If you think it's too much for you right now, you can always select quit. Come back to later. Where you are, Professor? They're telling you this one's hard. It seems some mice have taken up residence in the house. They're particularly fond of the delicious cheese kept there. Tilt the table left, right, up, and down to send the mice sliding across the surface. Slide each of the 4 mice so they end up in traps. Make sure they do not touch the cheese. Fuck. Oh, so it's not that. It's not that. Okay, now I only have 1 mouse to worry about. Heck. I fucked it up. There we go. No? Even the gas stations, they didn't have a whole box of snack cakes. They got Twink, Cosmic Brownie, cheese stick with pepperoni stick, and then cookie flavored Twix bar. And you did not eat all of it, just half the Twinks, and the meat and cheese. Got it. Yoink. Mice captured.
Leave this one to me.
You also got a boba tea from shop across the street. It's 9.24, so that was a bad day. But it tastes tasty and it's a treat. I've never had boba, Charlie. I don't know if I consider it tasty. Excellent. Consider this cheesy battle over and done. Hey, now we move. Audience room, go. The storyteller should be here, right? I'm starting to feel a little nervous. This area's totally deserted. All I can hear is the wind. Looks as if not even the knights are allowed to come up here. He really is treated almost like a god. I wonder what someone like that wants to talk to us about. Look, there's this tower. Don't worry, we'll go there eventually. Honestly, tastes more sugar than tea. I don't know what this gas stove tastes, but kind of like mega smoothie with chamoy topping. I don't know what a chamoy is. I can make out the outline of a tall building in fog. This could be the tower the knight spoke of. Could rival a skyscraper. They didn't have buildings like that in the Middle Ages, surely. You can tell it's a Professor Layton game because it has a ginormous, absolutely tall tower in it. Every game has one. As far as all the ones I played, they each have a gigantic tower of some sort that you go up. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I need to configure dead zone on this N64 controller. Doesn't seem to be a trap. But what if you're once in, you can't get out? You should proceed with caution. Ding, 111. Your left turret. Okay. Puzzle! What's this? What is it, Professor? Have a look at this, Luke. There's a puzzle concealed here. In situations like this, perhaps solving a puzzle might help to release stress. You're right, Professor. Oh, this one. Ghastly figures now haunt the interior of this mysterious mansion, and I have been tasked with ridding its halls of their ilk. If I succeed in my mission, I must light all the candles to vanquish these fiends. This room seems to rotate. Use this to your advantage, and rotate the room so I might reach the candles. The candles will light up or extinguish each time the night passes by. So not that way. Okay, I see it. I win!
Let's see if I've proven myself. That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Excellent. That was quite a dizzying experience. Amazing what a little light can do for the atmosphere of a room.
Huh? Professor, the door won't open. Hello? Is anyone there? No reply.
Here's there's no keyhole. This is no ordinary lock mechanism.
Inviting someone to visit you, only lock them out? That's a bit rude.
Just a moment, Luke. If you look closely, you'll see there's a puzzle bit in here. I believe this may be a test, Luke. A test to determine whether we qualify for an audience as a storyteller or not.
That's a bit off, isn't it? But when it comes to puzzles, we'll be glad to oblige, won't we, Professor?
Indeed, my boy. My boy! Let's show our mettle. Here's a panel of numbers. The numbers range from 1 and 6. Touching the buttons on the touchscreen will increase and decrease the numbers. I've arranged the numbers to read 3333. Do you think you can do it in only 4 turns? I don't know, let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm so close. Fuck. It's these last two on the end. That last one. Fuck. Okay, hold on. You can do it in 4 moves. So there's one button I never need to use. No. Yeah, because this is the one that makes most change. Maybe this. Wait, that gets me there. 1515. So I'm gonna do that. Wow.
Let's see if I've proven myself. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
That's right. Just hitting the buttons at random until you end the solution can also be fun. Looks at the case of opening. Yeah, I tried doing that and then got stuck.
We did it, Professor! That should open the door.
It would seem that we have proven ourselves worthy.
It's been literally like 3 hours of gameplay since they've had less voice acting.
Labyrinthia's creator is waiting for us inside.
The creator of this town. I wonder what he intends to say.
That he's bitchless.
Are you all right, Luke? I imagine you must be a little nervous.
Who, me? Well, to be honest, I suppose I am. Just a little. But don't worry, Professor. I can do this. Let's go. Let's meet the storyteller.
Very well. Muster your courage. We're going in.
Right you are, Professor.
And they both died. Oh, game over. Oh, what a shame.
And thus the guests finally made their appearance.
You think he's bullshitting it as he writes? Someone contact Bites. This is her man. His man.
I bid you welcome to Labyrinthia, the town governed by stories.
Could be
And
Charlie's
we're
man
waiting
too.
for you, Herschel Layton.
I believe I should say it is an honor, Mr. Storyteller.
Oh yeah, Bites loves grandpas. It's true. He described loving this particular grandpa when we first saw him in the parade.
You're the creator of Labyrinthia. But why did you call the professor here?
I have summoned you so that I may ask you why you are here.
I beg your pardon?
What are you talking about?
He's like, I don't remember writing you guys in the story.
In writing the story, I provide everything, and in turn, take everything away. I give each person a story, and weave the intertwining webs of fate. However, it would appear that interlopers have found their way into the story. The two of you.
You mean to say that my presence here was not written in your story?
Luke's was, not yours though.
Precisely. And so I must ask you, exactly how did you find your way into this world?
In truth, we found ourselves here somewhat inadvertently. We were brought here by a book called the Historia Labyrinthia. I am led to believe it was you who wrote that book. Surely you cannot deny it.
It would appear I have found it. The source of the corruption within my story.
Corruption?
In other words, you consider our presence to be a hindrance to your story. Is that correct?
Not only you. There was another man who tried to change the course of my story.
Ah,
You mean Carmina Accidenti?
Carmine.
Carmine. So,
Carbide.
there is a connection between him and the two of you after all.
Oops.
Your presence here is, shall I say, a slight inconvenience.
Can we just smack the shit out of Luke for saying things?
The story of Labyrinthia is about to take a turn towards its grand finale.
grand finale?
Is he dying?
Indeed, a conclusion that requires a climax of epic proportions.
He's dying.
The identity of the great witch Vizela is made public. She is tried in the court and finally destroyed.
He's dying.
At last, peace will be restored to the town. The final scenario is close at hand.
The identity of the Great Witch? Do you mean...
Ah,
Oh, you don't want to voice that section, huh? Okay. It's true that the townsfolk got me in a different way. And the reason for that is because I am the storyteller's daughter. You're what? Miss Bella? You're the storyteller's daughter? I didn't see that coming. When I first came down into town, everyone was friendly. Perhaps they thought that if they got to know me, things would go well for them. That was the impression I had. That sounds like the kind of thing people would probably do. Daughter wife? No. She is very clearly his daughter. They don't... her mom has died, and that's why she has been staying at Eclair's house. Obviously not me. I wouldn't do anything like that. No one's accusing you of anything, Maya. But unfortunately, things didn't work out the way people hoped they would. Well, people should realize that good things don't come easy.
And one day, someone just happened to bump into me in town. I was knocked over. Later, that night, the same person was attacked by a witch and killed by her magic. I don't know whether it was just a coincidence or not, but after that, everyone's attitude towards me changed. They started saying things like it's best to keep away from her or you'll have a bad story written about you. All because I'm the storyteller's daughter. What's the storyteller thinking? What do you mean? Well, he has his daughter stuck in a place like this, and if he didn't write such a bad story, she wouldn't have to suffer like this. You have a good point there, Maya. Anyway, the investigation has only just begun. Espella, if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you a few more questions. Of course, I'd like to help in any way I can. I've got to gather as much information as I can. This might be difficult to you to answer, but why are you not living with a storyteller? I mean, with your father. I did live with him before. We lived together on the edge of town in the storyteller's tower. The storyteller's tower. When I was little, he was very kind, always listened to what I had to say. But then, at some point or other, he started to become distant. Think about it, I guess it's only natural, because he had to write the story for every single person in the town. Espella, as he became busier and busier, was left alone in the tower. And that's the reason I decided to leave home with Eve and live in the town. I stayed with Aunt Patty and helped her out the bakery. Now you two at their shop too, but my dad... What's the deal with the storyteller? I can't believe he wrote a story where his own daughter is the Great Witch Pizzella. Maybe the professor will be able to find out the storyteller's true motives. And what about Patty? Does she know anything about your past? Have you ever told her? Have you ever told her that you're the storyteller's daughter? Yes, she knows. When the other people in town started avoiding me, Aunt Patty was the only one who stood by me that whole time. Yeah, Patty's always looking out for you. There's so much I have to thank her for. It's been 5 years since I left my dad and started living with Aunt Patty. She's always been so kind. She's been like a mother to me. Now that you mention it, what about your real mother, Spella? Actually, I can't remember anything about her. According to my dad, she died in an accident when I was still young. But that's really all I know. He didn't tell me any more than that. I see. Spella, we believe in you. There's no way you can be the Great Witch Pizzella. That's right. That's why we'll find the real Great Witch. The real Great Witch? The Great Witch is only a character of legend. How could you possibly find her? Well, admittedly, at the moment we have no real leads. Actually, to be honest, we know next to nothing about Labyrinthia. We were supposed to have been living with you for 5 years now. That memory turned out to be completely phony. Do you have any ideas at all, Spella? Anything that could give us a clue? I guess it's a lot to ask. All magic-related incidents are thoroughly investigated by the Knights of the Inquisition. If there were any clues as to the whereabouts of the Great Witch, then I believe they would have found them. I guess you're right. As far as I know, there's not a single incident that's remained unresolved by the Inquisitors. Wait a minute, that's not right. What is it, Maya? The part about there being no unsolved incidents left. Last night, me and Luke ran into the High Inquisitor Darklaw. Wait, what? You saw High Inquisitor Darklaw? Yep. She said she was investigating some kind of incident with magic. She said that it took place 3 months ago, I think. Apparently, it's the only incident that has remained unsolved. An unsolved incident. Oh, now that you mentioned it, I remember hearing rumors about such a case. The only magic incident in Labyrinthia that remained unsolved, huh? Spella, about that incident, could you tell us about it more in detail? I'll have to stop you right there, Defender. Visiting time is up. You're to leave immediately. No way, we just got to the good part. Mr. Wright, Maya, I really don't know much about that incident, but perhaps you could try asking the Inquisitor about it. Okay, Spella. Thanks for the help. Alright, we'll see you again soon. Keep your spirits up, Spella. Thank you. Take care, both of you. Mr. Wright, Maya, they're both doing so much for me. I wonder if there's anything I do for both of them in return. The Great Witch Bazella, until now, I hadn't given much thought. The Great Witch, the legendary fire, flames, inferno. Oh my, what is this? My head hurts.
No! What was that? That inferno. Were these things my memories?
The town's one and only unsolved instance of magic. I'm sure she said something about alchemists who lost their life to a witch. An alchemist was attacked? That sounds like a serious case. You got that from High Inquisitor Darklaw, right? That's right. When I was searching for Eve last night. I'm gonna tell you about it, but it totally slipped my mind. Only unsolved incident, huh? That's suspicious, alright. Might just be the lead that'll take us to the Great Witch. Okay, let's get investigating. We can do this thing. Yeah, so, guess first we check out Inquisitor's Hall, right? We might just learn something here. Sure, let's get going. On the other hand, we may just learn how unwelcome we are there. Hey, come on, Nick. Enough of that wishy-washy attitude. Didn't even say anything. And that's where we're gonna stop. Doop. And doop. What do you mean I've almost hit 12 hours? Nonsense. Wow.